Fellow Kenyans, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want us to discuss about the United States elections. The United States went to the general elections yesterday and they have elected Donald Trump over Biden's Deputy President Kamala. Donald Trump is known for his controversial opinions, which have erupted mixed reactions into the United States residents and into the whole world. Now that Trump is elected as president, a lot is expected to change. We are going to have changes in some government policies and international relations of the United States and other nations or countries in the world, Kenya and Africa included. I want us to check on the weight or on the impacts of the policies adopted by Donald Trump and what these policies might resort to in our continent Africa and to Kenya to be exact. Before we continue, subscribe. To our returning subscribers, give this video a like. Thank you for your continued support. Watch the video to the end. Okay. Donald Trump's policies may disadvantage or advantage Africans and Kenyans. Number one, the funding policies and the monetary policies. Donald Trump believes that the United States is wasting a lot of his money supporting the third world countries and some of the needy countries in the world. And Trump is of the opinion that the United States should cut down their funding to other countries and the loans and grants they give to Africa in support to their development and the well-being of the affairs of the third world countries, Kenya included. Now with Donald Trump, we are going to experience loans cut down. We will not have that rampant borrowing of our president waking up one day, the other day is in the state of America with the president and comes in with loans to burden Kenyans. So for once, the loan burden is going to be cut down by the incoming regime of multi-billionaire Donald Trump. That's the first implications of Donald Trump's presidency. Number two, the social policies. Social policies include, or in other terms, implicates that the interactions between human beings should not go against nature. Nature tells us that a woman should interact with a man or should engage the man sexually and not the Democrats' policies which allowed lesbianism and the LGBTQ community in the world or in the United States of America and the like. With Donald Trump, we will not experience those kinds of nonsense. It's what the nature allows. That's the stand of Donald Trump. Number three, the immigration policies. I have seen many people complain about immigration policy of Donald Trump. But into my own thinking, it's actually one of the best policies. To start with, you will not acquire United States citizenship once you are born in the United States, unless one of your parents is a citizen of the United States of America. That's what Donald Trump means. The old policy of the Democrats was allowing foreigners to marry or intermarry in the United States. For example, you can be coming from Africa and Asia or Europe. Then you can marry from the United States or in the land. I mean, you have moved there and you have not necessarily acquired the citizenship. But a child you bore or a child born on the soil of the United States was automatically acquiring the United States citizenship, even if the parents were not citizens of the United States of America. So, in my view, I think Donald Trump is going to shape and bring some light into that policy. In our Kenyan constitution, I think for you to be a Kenyan citizen by birth, one of your parents must be a Kenyan citizen by birth. You can't just have two foreigners, one from Uganda, another one from Tanzania, meet, interact, give birth in Kenya, and then you assume now that child assumes Kenyan citizenship. That's what Donald Trump is telling us. On matters green card, anybody will be graduating with a bachelor's degree from the United States or from an institution in the United States will be eligible to get a green card after graduation. I think that one is a good policy. Donald Trump is one of the presidents who in his tenure or during the 45th presidency of Honorable Donald Trump, immediately he succeeded Barack Obama. In his 4 years, United States did not engage or we did not experience any war in the Middle East, and Russia was in good terms with the United States. Honorable Donald Trump made an historic visit to the North Korean President Kim Jong-un, and United States was seen to be playing its big role as a superpower of bringing harmony and peace to the world. Biden did not engage Russia when Russia invaded Ukraine. President Biden has been silent when Israel and Palestine are fighting. We have had many attacks in the Middle East from Iran, Iraq, and Israel and the Palestine. And the United States, under the watch of President Biden, did nothing. We will not experience those kinds of wars under the watch of President Donald Trump. That's a boost to the world peace and harmony. I want to speak to my fellow Kenyans. This year, our President, Honorable William Samoei Ruto, made or was invited in the United States by President Biden for an official state visit which saw Kenya spend millions of money to transport its leaders from the president to the ministers and governors for that state visit. And in return, we increased our borrowing and our debt is really growing. I don't think President Donald Trump is going to tolerate that rate of borrowing or that rate of interactions between third world countries and America in search of aids and loans or grants. It will be a symbiotic relationship. How will the United States of America benefit from Kenya? And how will Kenya benefit from the United States? And the United States being a first world or a developed country, and in that space, one of the superpowers in the world, is going to grow its economy, and the rate of unemployment is going to reduce. When Donald Trump puts in place his immigration policies, United States will be free from terrorists and attacks. And Donald Trump's presidency might see the United States get back to its #1 place in the world. Donald Trump has on several occasions acknowledged the presence of God. And this is a big boost to the Christian community, to Kenya and Africa and the whole world. Honorable Donald Trump is going to follow the Christian policies. We will not experience lesbianism. We will not experience a woman having an intercourse or an affair with another woman. We will not experience men marrying each other or the promotion of gayism. The LGBTQ community will be buried immediately Donald Trump is sworn in to the office. And that way, Donald Trump will promote humanity.